This news update is brought to you by...
From rom-coms to dramatic tearjerkers and hit action movies, video on demand from Flo's got what you need, baby. Spend some we time tonight. Oh yeah. Simply press the VOD button on your Flo remote. This is how we do TV. This is how we flow.
This is the Barbados Today evening news update for Thursday, February 18. Thank you for joining us. I am Marie-Claire Williams. Our top story, the Chief Labour Officer, Vincent Burnett, will make a decision on the ongoing impasse between the National Union of Public Workers and Grantley Adams International Airport, Inc. over the union's demands for outstanding payments to airport staff. The NUPW claims that workers are owed a 3.5% salary increase dating back to 2011. However, the airport's management maintains that the matter was taken off the table at a meeting with Prime Minister Frendel Stewart. The NUPW staged a protest late last month over the matter and had given the airport management a midday deadline today to respond favorably to their demands. Corporate Communications Officer Keith Goddard confirmed to Barbados Today that Grantley Adams International Airport, Inc. has referred the matter to the Chief Labour Officer, and they have also informed the union. In other news, 2 St. Michael men have been remanded to prison until next month after pleading guilty to charges of theft today. 21-year-old Jeremy Che Weeks of Welch Terrace, St. Michael, was charged in relation to the theft of a visitor's belongings on Browns Beach yesterday. Weeks was apprehended by police after a chase and the property was recovered. He's also jointly charged with Chad Chandler, age 19, of the Ivy, in connection with another theft from a visitor on Monday, also on Browns Beach. Weeks and Chandler are due to reappear in the District A Magistrates Court on March 17. Investors in the renewable energy sector say they too are feeling the effects of low oil prices. The installation of new photovoltaic systems has taken a massive hit as oil prices remain at an all-time low. Industry players say individuals are now reluctant to install new systems because of the decline in costs. But they also point to the Electric Light and Power Act as being mostly responsible for the almost equally dramatic slowdown in new installations by commercial entities. The executive director of the Renewable Energy Association, Clyde Griffith, says members have been raising concerns over the state of the industry.
Example, what is vexing is that because of the drop of price of oil and other issues, we have the situation where the renewable energy has virtually been coming to a standstill. A lot of our members have been reporting that they're not getting any business because of that. People are postponing decisions, and I think that we need to get them to appreciate that it's a dangerous thing to postpone the decisions, and I'm being asking the government to look at, try to encourage people to continue to build, to get people to understand that important element that you need to continue doing installations and retrofitting to deal with some of the issues that we face.
Gay rights activist Darcy Dare is making it clear today that the lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender community does not interpret 2 new pieces of legislation as paving the way for same-sex marriage. Dare was referring to the recently passed Domestic Protection Orders Act and the Sexual Offences Act. Yesterday, Senator Dr. Esther Bayer made it clear in the upper house that while the 2 laws are gender neutral, they are not linked to any move to legalize same-sex marriage. Dare told Barbados Today he welcomes the Domestic Violence Act as it would protect Barbadians from abuse regardless of their sexual orientation. But he wants Minister Bayer to clarify her statements.
The Domestic Act would open the door for same-sex marriage. Well, I can't get that one understand. She was going to explain that to me, because I figure that if you're dealing with domestic violence, as everybody know and everybody already just admit that there is violence against both men and women, so I don't see where the same-sex marriage coming in the Domestic Violence Act. I don't know if I want to believe that. If you want to buy that, see that.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great
what? That's bear still news. I don't read about that on Barbados today since last night. That can't only can't do. 220 who?
Barbados Today. News you can trust.
Well, it may be the month of love, but it is also the month of R.R.S.P. It is here, R.R.S.P 2016 at Queen's Park on February 26th through 28th, highlighting the theme, Grow, Sell, Eat, Repeat. A humongous amount of attractions and activities for everybody. So don't Dixie doodle your physiog. I, Brother Daddy, will be there, along with my sheep, Dolly, Dootsy, and Dan. So come, let me celebrate the very best of agriculture in the Caribbean.
In news from the region, CARICOM leaders are taking steps to tackle the Zika virus. It was one of the decisions taken at the just-ended intersessional meeting in Belize. CARICOM Chairman Dean Barrow says the aim is to rid the region of the Aedes aegypti mosquito, which transmits the virus. The leaders have also designated the second week of May as Caribbean Mosquito Awareness Week. The regional grouping also adopted protocols on dealing with threats to the regional banking sector, as local banks have raised concerns over loss of access to international financial markets after several institutions indicated that they are unwilling to continue their business with client banks in the region. Jamaica's Energy and Mining Minister Philip Paulwell has announced that licenses will soon be issued to farmers for the legal cultivation of marijuana. Paulwell is also encouraging Jamaicans to take advantage of economic benefits to be gained from the local marijuana industry. Licenses have already been awarded to the University of the West Indies, the University of Technology, and a Canadian pharmaceutical company to cultivate the drug locally for research and development. The licenses were awarded in keeping with provisions outlined in the amended Dangerous Drugs Act. In Trinidad, the new mayor of Port of Spain says he's uncomfortable with the circumstances under which he has taken up office. Karen Valentine took the oath on Wednesday after Raymond Timkey was forced to step down from the post following controversial statements he made over the death of a Japanese woman during Carnival. We get more in this TV6 report.
Having the chain signaling his authority placed around his neck by an armed municipal police officer, Mr. Valentine addressed his first meeting as mayor with the media. Valentine was thrust into the new role when Raymond Timkey demitted office on Tuesday in a blaze of controversy. He said it was an uncomfortable feeling to take over the mayorship under such circumstances.
I've come to the realization that in political life, things like these do happen, and we have to just treat with it and carry on with the business.
Valentine said his first meeting with the council would be to select an alderman or deputy mayor at a date to be announced, and he will give his best shot at mayorship until the local government elections, which are due in 8 months.
This is just a matter of I am now chained to the city, and I definitely will do my best, of course with the support of all my colleagues in council. I'm sure that we will do a very good job.
The country's newest mayor said he met with his predecessor on Tuesday, and he gave an assurance that all the projects started under him will continue.
And finally, a U.S. teenager who has been charged by police in Florida with practicing medicine without a license is now asking the media to respect his privacy. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office says 18-year-old Malachi Love Robinson opened an office in West Palm Beach and presented himself as a certified doctor.
First of all, I would just like to simply say that on behalf of myself and my family, we thank you for the concerns in the community about the accusations that have happened. I just want to say that I am deeply saddened and a little disrespected by some of the things that have come forth. But I will say that my attorneys are working hard. They're working around the clock to make sure that this issue gets resolved in the best way possible. I would just simply ask that you please allow the attorneys to do their job. You respect the privacy, you respect my privacy and my family's privacy, and just please allow us to deal with this issue the way any normal family would. And I would simply ask that if you could please pray for us in this time, that everything that's happened, that we get the truth out of it. And not only the truth, but we can shed some good light on some of the things that are happening in the community today.
And that's the news this evening. Remember, there's more on our website, www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper or email updates and like us on Facebook. We're on Izumi Media in bus terminals and Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. For more news, you can also tune in to Channel 101 on Flow TV or Mix 96.9 FM. I am Maricla Williams. Have a good evening.